Hey folks, so back on here. I haven't been on here for a while, so I wanted to come on and say hello. I hope you're all doing well. As far as it goes, as of right now, meaning it's like 3:15 on, what day is it? Wednesday, May 20th. As of right now, I have all the grades in Google Classroom and in X2. So if you've handed anything in before 3:15 on Wednesday the 20th, it's all set. If you hand anything after that, I will grade it. Usually it takes me like a day or two to get grades in, but I wanted to get that totally updated because before you know it, we're going to be done with the school year. I want to make sure that you know where you're at for grades and if there's any projects that you need to make up and hand in. So just as a reminder, I'm not taking any points off for late work. So even if you've done absolutely nothing, or if I've handed back a bunch of work to you because you didn't hit those requirements for the full credit, if you have a ton of stuff that you need to hand in, please feel free to start handing that stuff in. I'll grade it as soon as I can because my goal is to have everyone pass with this pass or fail system that we have going on. I'm going to be sending out some emails to students and parents and guardians and guidance counselors, team teachers for anyone who is in danger of not passing. But for the most part, the majority of folks are doing great, so keep up that good work. I know at this point it's getting nicer outside. We're getting a little antsy. We're kind of done with the whole school thing, but just stick with it. And hopefully I'm providing you some projects that allow you to be a little bit more creative in how you express your artistic talent. So make sure you continue to get stuff in, okay? For the next project, you are going to be drawing yourself as either the superhero in your story that you wrote or as the villain. So you get to decide how you want to portray yourself. Superhero or villain. If you want to be super creative, you can draw yourself as the superhero and as the villain to kind of have fun with that and figure out what does that even mean. So please feel free to have fun with that, but I want you to focus on having your superhero, your villain. You are one of those or both. And then you also have to think about the background, so the setting of what's going on. I know a lot of you wrote that stuff in your story, so I want to see that in your picture. And then I also want you to have them doing something. So are they talking to each other? Is it like a fight scene? Are they flying and chasing each other? What's going on in this? So I want you to basically take your story, kind of encapsulate it or make it into one image. And that is what I want you to draw, having you be a part of that story. So again, you will be either the villain or the hero or both. Okay? So think about how you want to do that. If you need to look up reference pictures, I'm going to post some underneath. But if you need to look up reference pictures, please feel free to do that. You can even draw, let's say Catwoman, or you could draw Captain Marvel or Batman or whoever it may be. You can draw that character, but then just take some of your qualities and include that into it. So if you wear glasses, include glasses into it. If you have hair that's different from Captain Marvel's, draw your hair so it becomes more of you, okay? So that's kind of how you can add some of your characteristics into that superhero or into that supervillain. If you have, say you want to be Deadpool, okay? He's kind of like a chaotic, good guy, bad guy kind of person. So if you want to make yourself into Deadpool, draw the uniform, everything, but then maybe have something on the front that kind of represents something about you. So it could have your name on it, or if you have a team that you really like, you could put the Boston Red Sox logo on the Deadpool costume to kind of include some of you into that character. So that's a good way to do that. Or you can just make up something else completely. If your story is this random superhero that you completely made up, do that. Draw yourself as that person. So basically take your ideas from your story that you wrote down And I want you to visualize, I want you to visually represent that story, and I want you to draw what you wrote down, or at least something close to it, okay? Some folks are probably gonna have a lot of questions. No worries. Please feel free to send me those questions. Make sure that you're asking me those questions, because if you don't, and you hand something in that doesn't fit the requirements that I'm looking for, I'm gonna send it back. Or if you just feel like you're stuck and you're frustrated, I don't want you to feel stuck and frustrated if you're confused with anything. So please, please, please always send a question my way, or ask your friends, ask someone that's home to help you out, and work through it, okay? So never feel bad about asking questions. Most of the time, you're not the only one who's wondering the same thing, okay? So, that project is going to be due, the drawn part of this is going to be due Tuesday, let's see if my math works, Tuesday, May 26th, because we have Monday, May 25th off from school. So that's a no school day to observe Memorial Day. So no school Monday, so this will be due Tuesday night. That means next week, I'm only going to assign one project. I'm hoping to kind of put in some time where you'll be able to make up work, whether it's for art or whether it's for another class. I want to give you some makeup time. So one of the full weeks that we have before school ends, I'm probably only going to give you like one project maybe, just so you have that extra time to get some stuff done if you have to. Okay, so some makeup work. Continue to email me or message me if you think something's going to come in late. Let me know what's going on, especially if it's a technical issue. But again, once it comes in, I won't be taking any points off, so still get that working, okay? Awesome. Any questions, let me know. I hope everyone's doing well, and I can't wait to see your drawings, all right? Bye, everyone.